Hello, welcome to my video. My name is Monicashijadaily, and I am going to talk to you about what it means to be a chosen person. Now, a lot of times, chosen people don't realize that they're chosen. You tend to go through life being a very hardworking person. You have the drive to succeed. You have the great ideas that it takes to be a successful person. But a lot of times you don't realize certain things about your journey that I think are very important to reaching your goals. The number one thing that chosen people tend not to notice is the dreams that they have. Dreams tend to have certain codes. They tend to have certain things in there that indicate the types of people that you're supposed to be meeting, the types of people that are supposed to be a part of your life, the things that you're supposed to achieve after a certain time. For those who read the Bible, we know the book of Joseph. He had a dream, and it was about his star. It was about what he was going to become. And when he shared that dream with his brothers, they turned on him and sold him into slavery. Now, we definitely know for sure that there is a high spiritual play onto people who actually go on to achieve their dreams. And this is something that you have to pay attention to. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you should go off and start sharing the things that you see in your dreams. Find a confidant, somebody that you really trust. It could be a apostle or a pastor. Share these things with them and tell them what it is that you see and the things that you have been desiring to do as well. The other aspect about chosen people is that you tend to attract people who have such high expectations of yourself. They never want to see you failing in any way. They never want to see you performing below their expectations. These people just see a very developed person in you. They don't see you as an amateur. They don't see you as someone who should be performing below certain standards. And when you do perform below standards, they kind of look at you like, there is so much more that you can offer than what you're currently doing. So that's another aspect that you need to kind of pay attention to, that a lot of people who come to you, they have high expectations. Another thing about being a chosen person is that you're going to experience warfare. Warfare can be subtle but effective, but warfare is also something that can come very intensely towards you. You could attract a friend who maybe you came across before in another location. You're familiar with them, and they could be used as part of the warfare to ensure that they bring a certain level of destruction upon your life. And this is something that we tend to ignore, things that are very subtle, like just buying you food, taking you to expensive places, showing you this desirable lifestyle that you can have. And sometimes yes, you want that lifestyle, but it's not yet the season for you to have those things. And they try to pull you to maybe a secret society, and they try to tell you that over here we're making millions of pounds, we're making billions. There's certain types of people, certain caliber of individuals who are part of these organizations and societies. So you have to be very careful about the people that you bring into your life, the kind of people that you allow to have exchanges, especially if it's you sharing a certain amount of your dreams with them, the things that you desire to achieve, the things that you see yourself doing in a few years or even now. And the other aspect about being a chosen person is that you need to have the right people to help you. This is something that sometimes people kind of overlook, but it's very important for you to attract individuals who are going to help you soar. We know that Serena Williams had her father who coached her, who took her through the journey of becoming a great tennis player. But oftentimes our own parents are not investing enough into us to ensure that we have the very best careers that we can have. And, this is not the time to say, mom and daddy didn't do this for me, mom and daddy didn't do that. This is about you recognizing that there are people out there that can help you achieve the things that you want to achieve. But it's up to you to make sure that you do pray about it, that you think it into existence. And when you're taking the time to meditate on the things that you desire, to meditate on the people that you actually want to attract into your life, the universe will respond. It's the law of spiritual science. So making sure that these destiny helpers, as people would call them, are actually going to help you and not, bring you into potentially taking drugs or alcohol and other types of lifestyle that you don't need to have in your life. It's very important for the person who's going to help you with your destiny to have the right qualities, not only to help you deliver the things that you want to achieve, but also to protect you from the things that you need to avoid bringing into your life. We know that there are celebrities who are incredibly talented, who had the opportunity to achieve certain things, and they did achieve it, but because of the influences that they allowed into their lives, they eventually fell through and were not able to continue with their careers because they brought the wrong people into their lives. They brought the wrong energy. So that's something that is very important for you to keep in mind when you are manifesting the right helpers into your destiny. The other aspect that you need to ensure is to categorize your connections. Know who is your ride and die person who will be there for you no matter what happens to you. You need to know who is going to help you with business, who is, who's got government connections, who is able to bring about certain policy changes that will help you in your business and your community. These are powerful connections that you need to ensure that you become the person and you achieve the things that you've always dreamt of achieving. The other aspect of being a high achieving person and making sure that you reach your goals is to have the right attitude. If you don't have the right attitude, you can honestly not reach where you're supposed to go. I have met so many individuals who sit there and complain about how these rich kids get to live a certain lifestyle. They get to have access to things that they don't have access to, but they are not willing to do what it takes to become that rich person or that rich person's kid. And it's certain that these people have some sort of leverage because they're born into wealth, but they are also taught certain things in order to make sure that this wealth actually continues down the line and it doesn't only end with the father. These rich kids are educated, they are trained in certain things, and they are not just spending money having a great time. They are taught about investment. They are taught about how to maximize returns. They are taught about how to build powerful relationships. And so when you look at those factors, you realize that yes, they are a rich person's son, but they have also been doing certain things to make sure that they maintain a certain level of influence, to be able to achieve certain things, and to be able to reach a certain standard of performance in the things that they do. And so when it comes to making sure that you realize the things that you're supposed to do, you pay attention to the dreams that you have, you pay attention to the people that are around you, you pay attention to the subtle warfare that is brought upon you, you pay attention to the potential helpers and the connections that are all around you, from government to business to different industries that are around, to make sure that you keep a balance. And if somebody can call you and say, I need help with this and this and this, you are the person who can stand up and say, oh, I have a connection in this area, I know this person, I can definitely help you. That is the kind of individual that you're supposed to be. Now, thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye-bye.